Yeah, maybe not the best sound that a hard drive can make. That is some loud clicking. So yeah, this is a hard drive from a computer that I'm working on right now. Jesus Christ, is this thing broken? Which is actually surprising because the rest of the computer doesn't look that bad at all. He said he dropped it like 2 years ago actually, and just loaded Windows 7 back onto it, onto a solid-state hybrid drive actually, which maybe I'll show it whenever I'm opening up the computer, because I think I still need to work on something. As you can tell, there's a little line along here. I would guess that's a loose connection. It could, of course, just be dead pixels on the LCD or something like that. But I figure it's a loose connection either on the motherboard side of the cable or the screen side. So unfortunately, I'll be taking that apart to see if I can fix that. Maybe clean up the keyboard because it's a little bit on the nasty side, I think. But installing the solid-state hybrid drive was actually pretty easy. I haven't used the solid-state hybrid drive in quite a while. It makes a pretty significant difference. This computer just has an i3, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and a terabyte SSHD right now, and it's actually not that bad at all. And solid-state hybrid drive, 2.5 inch, of course, was only like $75 after tax, which isn't really too terrible. Doesn't have the battery. He said he doesn't know where the battery is. That's kind of crappy. But anyways, let's go ahead and pop this puppy open. Of course, you can see I got my Windows updates. Yeah, woo. Yeah, so pretty easy job actually, and I'm impressed it's actually working so well. But let's see if we can get that line to go away. And here's the 1 terabyte SSHD in case you guys really wanted to see it. It's the Fire CUDA. I guess that's just what they call them now instead of the Barracuda. I guess the Barracuda is a regular hard drive. So yeah, that's cool. And then as you can see, only 2 gigabyte DDR3 DIMMs, so that's cool. There's a CMOS battery, wireless adapter, crazy. So yeah, just figured I'd show you guys that. Pretty fun stuff, y'all. Well, let's see how fast this thing boots. Oh yeah, you can see me in the reflection. Oh, how do I look, y'all? Okay, as you can see, let's see. I took the whole computer apart, did some dusting and stuff like that on the computer, and I also checked the connections on the screen to make sure it wasn't, hey, look at me, that's a good reflection. And by the way, that's a pretty good boot time as well. For a hard drive, it's a solid-state hybrid drive, of course, but Windows 7, that's pretty damn good. Check the connections; they're actually fine, and the issue is just the screen itself. I have a picture I can show you guys of. I took some screens from like donor laptops, basically, and I hooked it up on this one, and it worked fine. So that's cool. But the owner said that he doesn't really feel like spending, like. I would sell him like a screen for like $20 since they're kind of used, but he doesn't really want to do that since it's not really that bad. As you can kind of see, it's just a little bitty like line. Not totally terrible, but I mean it's kind of annoying. But maybe just keep using the screen until it's totally broken. But there's a laptop, pretty cool stuff. It's got a solid-state hybrid drive now, so it's a little bit faster and it actually works, which is cool. So good stuff there. And I think this computer was built in like 2010 or 2009 or something like that. So, it's like a 7-year-old laptop. So it's actually still running really nicely for being 7 years old, which is pretty dang cool. If you want me to show you, I can show you some stuff on Task Manager that it still runs pretty good. I mean, it only has like 4 gigs of RAM, so that kind of slows it down a little bit. But it's a hyper-threaded dual core, so that's pretty cool. So not really too bad of a system. So. Thank you guys for watching this video. Once again, old laptop, still works just great, so it's pretty damn cool. So thank you guys for watching this video. And I should have my video around the time of this video of me rebuilding my Ryzen computer, hopefully. I need to get the new motherboard from Newegg, but we'll see when that happens. Anyways, peace out, y'all.